I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know who God is trying to talk to right now. I don't know who is just falling into guilt right now. And you're feeling ashamed, you're feeling lost, you're feeling just emotions that only you could explain when you're at your lowest. But God sent me here to tell you that He's not mad at you. You don't take a shower, you don't try to get clean before you go take a bath. The purpose of the bath or the shower is to clean up your body, to get clean, right? God does not want you 100%. God might not even want you 50%. God is not mad at you. I promise. God is not mad at you. He wants you broken. He wants you with your scars. He wants you with your band-aids. And when you accept His love and you ask God for forgiveness, God no longer sees who you were. God no longer thinks how you used to think. But God only looks at you in that moment when you ask for forgiveness. When you're trying so hard to work towards something, but it might fail. You might fall back into the trap again and again and again. Because if God did get mad at us, I don't know where I would be right now. Because God only knows how many times I've screwed up in my short lifespan of 16 years so far. But I promise you, God's not mad at you. I promise you that whatever trial you're going through, God only sent that to you because He knew you could get through it. God's not going to send you a trial that you couldn't overcome. If you're a big muscular guy benching 315 pounds, you're not going to expect a small 100-pound guy to bench 315 pounds. If you're a high school baseball player, you're not going to expect them to do the stuff a major league baseball player can do. And it's like you. If you're just starting a walk with Christ, He's not going to expect you to be going out in the streets preaching the word. Or He's not going to expect you to have the faith as an elderly man. But I'm going to tell you this, when you ask God's forgiveness and when you realize what you've done was wrong, then God is going to expect you to maybe step up a little bit. To, get some courage and tell those people or whatever it is that is holding you back, hey, I need to get this walk with Christ going, and I need to just better myself. I need to love like Jesus. I need to stop judging people. I need to stop saying the stuff I said. I need to stop doing that stuff with the girl. I need to be better. Because I promise you, God's not going to be mad at you. It's more like a disappointment. Wisdom starts with fear of the Lord. Or when people, you hear fear of the Lord a lot, but fear of the Lord is not saying, okay, if I believe in Jesus, I'm not going to be, if I just sinned, let's say it like that, if I just sinned, okay, I just fell into lust again, for example. Fear of the Lord is not being scared to go into prayer that night. Fear of the Lord is not stuttering in your prayer. It's not being scared physically or mentally of Him. Fearing the Lord is being scared of the consequences. It's like a parent. Your curfew is 10 p.m. You stay out at 10:30. They take your phone, blah, blah, blah. They take the keys to your truck. And it's just like that to God. God gives you a girlfriend. God gives you a boyfriend. And you put them before God, God's going to take them away because that's your consequence. That's what fear of the Lord is. When you fear the Lord, you're going to start growing wisdom. In other words, maybe if I did this, God wouldn't like that. Hey, if I talked about that person, that's not so godly like. Hey, if I did that thing with that person, that's not what a Christian's about. But I promise you, God's not mad at you. I promise you that no matter what you do, He's not going to stop loving you, and He's not going to stop chasing after you. I promise you that you're here for a reason. You're not a plan B baby. You're not a mistake baby. You're not here for no reason, because if you were, then you would have no purpose. But like Jeremiah 29:11 tells us, God says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, for I know your future." God's not going to harm you. God's not going to put you through something that will purposely harm you. God's not going to put you through something that you couldn't get through alive. Stop worrying so much. Believe it or not, you're in good hands. I love you.